For training purposes, if you would please log into these computers.
Yeah, the login is going to be REG1,
Right.
and then your password is the word training.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that's okay right there with has?
No, so username should be REG1.
Yes.
Right, and then password is the word training.
Let me know when everybody's logged in. If you have this little, if you look up on the screen here, if this is on your desktop, just go ahead and exit out, and we'll actually sign out.
You could get this in our computer soon, right?
You're gonna have it.
Do you have an option?
Are you logged in?
We have options.
We're going to have this in our computer. That's wonderful.
You logged in?
I'm still
They're still
trying
on.
to.
Oh, what nice stuff.
Yeah, everybody's gonna have this on their PC, so when you log in, this is gonna be available to you. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is tied into your phone, and I'll tell you what it does. Most people will probably use this, other than,
They gave us an option in my office. They said you either can have a phone or just have your PC. I requested the PC.
oh, okay,
So
cool.
do you think?
If you're just gonna have the PC, you're gonna
Yeah,
have a headset and
right.
everything.
I
and-
guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get too many calls.
Oh, okay, good. Everybody ready? Logged in?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. So if you look on the desktop, you'll have this little icon. It's called Cisco Unified Personal Communicator. It's this little circle with a little Geiger
I
count.
don't have that. I have the building.
I have
No, everybody should have it.
No, close
You had
it's
it
on
in
the
the last class.
desktop.
It's right here.
Oh, close this?
What about this?
Yeah, I don't know why that's open.
Oh, okay. Close this. All right. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Click in there.
Everybody found it?
looking at
Yeah,
it
go ahead,
at the
click it
screen.
and open it up. And you
Okay.
should come to a screen that looks like this, with the user ID and a password.
Communication is
now
on
it's
voice.
You got it?
Yeah, she got it. Next time.
Okay.
Take places in already.
Okay. So what you're going to do is there you go. Your user ID is going to be star, this is just for here, so I wouldn't write it down. It's going to be *01 and the phone extension that is at your desk.
Oh, why is one
Star, no, not star. The star.
Oh, it's star. I wrote a star.
Yes, okay.
Everybody is here.
*01, and in your case, 1953.
Oh, okay.
All right, and the password is going to be training.
The password's the word training.
Training again.
Training?
Sign name.
Yes. And then you're going to hit sign in. Now,
No,
okay, I'm going to tell you why. Is it in?
No, no.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it doesn't log in, go to the change server. On the bottom of the screen, it says change server. Click on that. You'll be in an open box. What you're going to type in there is you're going to type in NYC dash CUPS.
Z is in zebra or Z is in?
C is in Charlie, U is in Union, P is in Peter, S as in Sam, -1. And now you should be able to sign in. That'll all be done for you on your desk. So this is for training purposes. At your desk, to log into this application, the username and password are going to be your
No fail. Invalid.
Six.
We say dash again?
Yes.
CPUS dash. And put training in here.
Your username and password day one, when this is on your desk at your office, the username and password are going to be the same username and password you use to log into your PCs. Okay, so your Active Directory credentials.
So this has to be on all times when you log in?
No, it doesn't have to be.
Oh.
This is if you choose to use it, or some of you have this as your only option. All right, so this is essentially a phone. All right, if you look down on the bottom, it says use my desk phone for audio. If you do have a desk phone and you decide to check that, which I recommend you all do, if you check that, what that'll do is this little guy here on your PC will basically control your phone. Every time you hit dial, it'll dial a number on your phone and it'll open up the speakerphone. Or if you have a headset, it'll open up the headset. Okay? So if you keep that unchecked, you would have to use something connected to your phone like a headset or whatnot, like you would probably have to do. All right? So if you look up top, you have the file button. What you'll first need to do is hit that and hit options, and then scroll to accounts and hit accounts on the left-hand side, and you'll see it'll say voicemail, username and password. Okay, we're not going to do that now. We are going to provide you with documentation, but what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to log in your voicemail information here, because what this is going to do is it's going to link the voicemail system to this as well. So it'll be able to tell you how many new messages you have, how many old messages you have, and whatnot. All right? And what you'll do is put that information in, hit apply, hit OK, and close it out, and you'll be linked. All right. The first thing you'll need to see is, if you look here at the top next to the little picture box, it says training phone, whichever one is you, that will be your extension. Okay? The button below is, on my screen, it says available. If you click on the down button, it'll show you all different options. Out of the box, it only has available, busy, and do not disturb. If you have other ones in there, those were placed in by simply hitting the edit status menu on the bottom there, and then the screen opens up and you can add other ones in there. So you could add whatever color button you want, and then whatever you want it to say. And then hit add and close, and that'll be available to you. Okay?
What's the difference between busy and do not disturb?
Whatever you want it to be.
Oh, this is just...
Yeah, it's not going to do anything. If you put do not disturb on here, it's going to put do not disturb on your desk phone. Okay? Busy, I don't think it does it. Only the ones out of the box. So the available, do not disturb, and the other one was busy, do not disturb, and available. So if you hit do not disturb, once that's set, it'll set this phone to do not disturb. I believe busy just says I'm busy, where you can still accept a call, but it's probably a courtesy thing. Hey, I'm busy. All right, so we'll mark them available. Below that is the search for name or number. That will search your corporate directory, put the first couple letters of the person's last name, and hit search, and it'll give you the options. What I would do right now is type in training in that button, in that box. Right? Hit search, and it will give you, hit directory search, and then on the right-hand side, it'll give you a button with all the training options. Now, what I'd like you to do is take one of those training phones on the right-hand side, highlight one, and left-click it just once to make it green. Then what you can do is, if you highlight it, then that other box will pop up. It'll tell you training phone, that person's offline, and all the information. What you can do is hit this little add, this little person with the plus sign. If you highlight it, you see it says add contact. If you hit add contact, it will add that person to your general contact list in the communicator. So now, once those folks are in, you can see that little bubble next to their name. It will have what's called a presence state. So whoever put me in, if you watch, I lift mine up, and if you look, under my training phone, where my status was, it now says I'm on the phone. So anybody that has me in their general list, they'll see that I'm on the phone, okay? And then when I hang up, they'll see that I'm available, and they can go ahead and call me, okay? But that person must be in your general, in this area here, and you have to put them there. And you put them there again by hitting the add, you can hit the add contact button, that pops open. You can write training or whatever. In this purpose, we only have the training phones. You can hit search, then the list will come up, highlight it, you can even right click it, and then whatever. Okay?
And you only go with the last name, right? Last name of the
Last name would be
person?
best.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you put Michael, there's probably a
Yeah,
million
yeah,
Michaels.
yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
So now, once they're in here, again, you have the status site. You can also right click the folks, and then you have the option to chat, call, and you also have a couple other ones. Remove, yes. So chat. So we'll highlight, you hit chat, a little box opens up, we write hello, I'll drop the mouse on the floor. We hit hello, we can hit enter, and then it'll send a message. That person's not logged in at that time. So if a person's logged in, you'll send them the message, they'll respond, you can send some messages back. And then you can also right-click that person and you can call that person as well. Okay. So pretty cool. So like I said, you could use this instead of using your phone. Now, if you have,
Then how do we do you have something like?
if you're doing it through your phone, yeah, a headset. If you're doing it, I'm sorry, just through your PC, yes, a headset. But if it's connected on the bottom here, like I said, use my desk phone for audio. All you're going to do is dial from here and your phone's going to ring. So you just pick it up and talk to my phone. Alright?
So you can use either or, the one that's
Either or, correct.
computer there.
Right. Now,
Chat.
when you have your Outlook or your email open and you go to your contacts, what you can do is pick a contact, right-click that contact, and you'll be given the option to call that person. So you can right-click on a contact that's outside of here, but in your Outlook contacts, right-click, hit call, and it will call that person directly from your phone. Now, something to keep in mind, because we have to dial 911, if that person doesn't have a 911 in that contact, it might not work. So if it doesn't, you may need to edit the number to have the 911 in front of it. So just keep that in mind, okay?
You're gonna give us instructions on this again?
Yeah, I have it here, but we're gonna modify it and send those out. Rich, that was in here before, we'll take care of that. All right, so it's a neat little feature. And like I said, I use this, I don't even use my desk phone anymore.
I like it.
It's cool, right?
Yep.
All right. And that's about it. At the end of the day, especially you guys,
Right.
I would hit File, hit Sign Out, not Exit, because you want to sign out. Hit Sign Out. It'll ask you if you're sure you want to sign out. All your chats will end. Yes, I do. And then it will close it out. And then anybody that uses your PC won't be able to use your phone. All right? Any questions? No? You sure? Nothing? Forever hold your peace?
You know that
The
doesn't work.
contacts, I'm sorry, on the contact, you're saying that we can access from the Outlook, right? Yes.
Yes.
But we have to add it in here?
No. The only ones that you can add in the communicator are people on the Cisco in the 32BJ world, as I like to say, with all the different offices. Those are the only people that you can add here.
To go to it from a contact, then we go.
Your contacts in Outlook,
Uh-huh.
you could right-click and have the phone call those folks. But anybody that's in your Cisco world, to see their presence and all that other good stuff with the green lights and the bubbles and on chat with them, they have to be placed in here and they can only be on your internal system.
And how
I
many-
actually think
How many can we put it in here?
as many as you find comfortable. You can add outside contacts, but you just won't see any of that stuff. So you can add, Joe Schmo with his cell phone number, just add a contact, put his name in, put his phone number, 9-1 phone number, and add him there if it's someone you call all the time, and then you can just right-click him like you do anybody else, but you won't be able to chat, you won't be able to do any of that stuff. All that stuff is strictly for the Cisco folks at all, only. All right? Any other questions? All right. When, like you said, tomorrow, Jersey's coming up. When you guys get your phones, there'll be someone on site the day one, so there'll be people that'll be around that'll be able to answer any of your questions. The easiest way to learn how to use these phones, I can talk all day, is to use them. And even if you're using them here, you're not going to remember. You need to just use them for business purposes, and then you'll remember. All right? So again, tomorrow or when your phones are installed, the first day that you're using them, there will be someone around. That will
It's
be
gonna be
around.
there for the whole day, just for like
The whole day.
Oh, okay.
All right?
I know my boys are gonna be like.
And a lot of the administrators have,
Sorry for you.
I'm not this
I think
side.
you guys are going to be trained as well, and there's other folks that will be trained, so you'll be in good shape. It's easy, just a phone.
No, it's good, I know, but, I work with guys only, so you know.